Hey guys, it's Erik, owner of Farpoint Farms, and today I thought I would do a video that covers how to do spring maintenance and routine maintenance on a Intech engine like this. This is a very popular upright engine, go-karts, blowers. You've got tillers, obviously, both pull behind, push behind, walk behind, all those different types of tillers. There's a lot of generators that use this type of engine, so this will cover anything from the like the 5 horsepower all the way up through the 8.5, I think, maybe even on 11. But it's all basically the same, and I'm going to be getting into just like stuff you should be doing every spring and some little extra stuff. Cleaning or replacing the spark plug, changing the oil. I've got a new air filter I'm going to be putting into it, and this one, because it has been sitting, I just purchased this. The carburetor is a little out of adjustment, probably gunked up, so I'm also going to cover how to take the carburetor off of this and clean it out, reinstall it, do your final adjustments, and put it back together. So basically, we're going to be going through the whole thing. Think of it as a major tune-up, think of it as a good once-over. Anytime you purchase a piece of equipment you don't know the history on, it's probably not a bad idea to do something like this. And I'm getting ready to run this thing for hours and hours on end, so I need to make sure that it's going to stay running for me. So let me get the camera a little closer in and we'll get started. Okay, so we're going to start by replacing the air filter, but I'm also, like I said, going to take this carburetor off and clean it. So I've got my replacement filter here, and very inexpensive on Amazon. Find these for less than, I think I had this with shipping for less than $4. That's pretty cool. So you're going to need a flat blade screwdriver, which I happen to have right here, and we're going to remove this outer cover. And this is what holds your air filter in place. And since the person that owned this hadn't run it in many years, I have a feeling that, yeah, so this filter is nasty. Well, it's falling apart. You definitely don't want to let your air filter get like that, so good idea, we got a brand new one. I'm going to set this aside. I might use that to put some nuts and bolts in here. Okay, so if I was just doing an air filter, at this point, I would take this out of the wrapper, clean that out, install the new filter, slide it back in, tighten that up, and this job would be done. Now I'm going to check the spark plug because I'm not sure when the last time it was changed. I want to take a look at it. So you're going to take off the cord, break that loose. Pull it out and take a look at it. Wow, that doesn't really look all that bad. I mean, it's not brand new. Okay, so if it has a good edge like that, I'm just going to get a wire brush and we'll clean it. Alright, definitely difficult to see, but I'm going to go ahead and clean that off. And I'm going to reuse that. You could replace this, obviously, they're $2 or $3, but always start this by hand if you can. Then you're going to want to take your spark plug wire and put that back on there until it clicks in, okay? So that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and fire this thing up, let it idle for a few minutes, and then we're going to, once it warms up a bit, we're going to change the oil. So that'll be part 3, changing the oil on it.